Very funny generation we have coming up, you know. Because they do not understand, faculty of choice must be empowered. It is a culturing. It's like voice culturing in music. It's culturing your choices, culturing it. Teaching a child to know what is falling in line, what is falling out of line. What is dharma, what is adharma, what is right, what is wrong. Why something we call right, why something we call wrong. This culturing process of choices is in our hands. Therefore, if a child is raised well in a family, good parenting means the parents have taught the child how to make good decisions. What is a good decision? A good decision is backed by an ideology of becoming a good contributor to the universe, not a consumer. Correct? Am I right? That is why if there are 5 children in a family and you see the oldest is 8-year-old, she will start being a mother for the 5-year-old, 3-year-old, 1-year-old. From age 8, she herself is a baby, but she becomes a mother. Yeah, that's the training. How to choose, look after your young ones, look after. So this culturing process, choosing, as long as you have not made a choice, the process of choosing is in your hands. Empowering the person to choose is in your hands. But once you make a choice, the consequence of the choice is not in your hands. The law is karmani eva adhikarahate ma phaleshu kadachana. Until you choose, it's in your hands. After you chose, means after you executed your choice, the result of what you chose is not in your hands. Apple is there on that tree and you want to shoot this arrow to drop the apple. How to shoot? Am I targeting correctly? Adjusting it is all choice. But once you release the arrow, now is it in your choice? Whether this arrow will hit the apple or whether it will hit a bird which will cross just at that second and kill the bird, is it in your hands? The consequence of this choice is not in your hands. Ma Phaleshu, Bhagavan says, at no given time, kadachana, never ever it is in your hands. Therefore what? Therefore relax. Therefore relax. I did my best. Avalada. Revel in that. Before I chose, be intelligent, grind, understand consequences of this choice versus that choice, this choice versus understand the consequences of your choices. That skill you gain in your upbringing, in your parenting, in your culture, in your religion. They are supposed to give you this skill. But once choice is made, then result is not enough. Therefore what? Therefore வேண்டா எனக்கு இது நான் பண்ணுவேன் எதுக்கு எனக்கு சாய்க்கு ரிசல்ட் என் கையில் இல்லைன்னா என்ன பிரயோஜனம்? No, don't lose interest. Mate sangos akarmani. Akarmani sangaha mastu. May you not get attached to inaction. Don't go into depression because you were not given the control over the result. Because the control over the result is dependent is universe dependent, is not human dependent. And having said this, Lord Krishna says, Yogastha kuru karmani Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya.
Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya.
Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva.
Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva.
Samatvam yoga uchyate.
Samatvam yoga uchyate.
So, we make some very important point. When the law is this, that karma is in your hand, not the consequence of the karma or the phalam of the karma is not in your hands. Therefore, what is your attitude towards karma and karma phalam? This should be the attitude. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Sangam tyaktva. Don't keep dreaming of the result. Dream. And you work hard. And then you had a dream to go and live in America. And then every time you go for your visa, this same guy shows up. You get your interview. Who doesn't like your nose and denies you your visa. It doesn't make sense. But that is the consequence. Consequence of what? Wait a minute. Nature has seen that something has happened in your karmic pattern, that you get this nose only in front of you. And therefore don't say that this is erratic. In the larger order of things, this is very much intelligently placed. It's not in your hands, in other words. And therefore, you do what you need to do and leave it. Do what you need to do and leave it. But do what you need to do with proper choosing. Empower your choices so well that you can walk away from it all, no matter what is the result. It doesn't matter. I did my best. Full stop. Full stop. Don't put a comma. இது பண்ண அப்புறம் அது வருமா, அதுக்கப்புறம் இது வருமா, அது வருமா. Don't melt down. Be firm. Close the matter once choice is made. No? This is a great power. This is self-empowerment. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva. Karma phaleshu sangha. Attachment. What drives you to do your duties? No result. Don't say, my children will take care of me in old age and therefore I take care of them in my young age. Dangerous. That's a very wrong equation. I take care of them because I am the one who gave them birth. If I didn't want to take care, I should not give birth. I became the creator and therefore I should be their sustainer, not their destroyer. And so I do what I have to do. But don't do because some phalam you will get in return. This is not a business transaction with that soul you made. It is a transaction where the traffic is one way. I am the contributor to that soul. And so here is very clear. Siddhya siddhyoho, siddhi and asiddhi, samo bhutva, samatvam yoga uchyate. Whether I reach my goal or I don't reach my goal, siddhi and asiddhi. Why do you say these two things all the time? Why don't you be positive that you will achieve the goal? But the word positive itself means there is a negative variable, you know. Therefore, it is hidden variable. And hence, I should be ready for anything. Any karma, I can get the result I expected. Or I may get less than I expected. Or I can get more than I expected. Or I can get opposite of what I expected. I go outside to the main road. I wanted to catch the bus and go to city. I know a bus comes at 8 o'clock. If I miss that bus, I will miss my interview. And therefore I get ready to go to catch that bus. So I do karma, I make my choices, and then I am ready to cross the bus. I reach there, the road is clear, I cross the bus, and the bus arrives, and I get in, no crowd. My expectation is met with. My choice and my result matched. Yeah. But there is one other possibility, that I reach the road to cross on the other side, and just when I was about to cross, the bus came, and in the Pakam, this side there was a big lineup of school children crossing. I could not block any of them, and that bus did not wait. I shouted and they just went away. I have to wait for the next bus. This is called expectation not met. Less. The phalam is less. Delay, 1 hour delay, half an hour delay. Third is, I expected to get the bus, but when I crossed the road, one BMW arrived. Where? On the same bus stop. And the window came down. And they kept saying, "Wow, wow." BMW? I look around, nobody is there, only I am there. Who is calling me? I look in, really? And some old friend, childhood friend, I'm meeting after 10 years. You here? What are you doing here? What are you doing or not? Entered the BMW. Expectation more than what I expected. Yeah. Fourth is, I go to get the bus. I see the bus coming and I run. Next thing I know, I open my eyes. I'm asking fundamental questions about life. Who am I? Where am I? Because I'm in the ICU. I'm in the ICU. I see strange faces around. What happened? Last thing I remember was, I was running towards the bus. After that, what happened, I don't know. Expectation, opposite result. Every choice, every karma can go in 4 directions. Therefore, what are the chances of you meeting what you expected? What are the chances? 25%. And how we live our life, struggling, manipulating for that 25%, instead of relaxing into accepting what is meant to be. Therefore, siddhi and asiddhi will be there. There will be sometimes less, sometimes more, sometimes equal, sometimes depends if it is Shani Darsha, Edirect Shani, what is running. Accordingly, some result will come. In your larger blueprint, let that blueprint unfold. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Bhagavan in this verse defines yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Therefore, we have equanimity. Receive. Okay, this is how it's meant to be. I did my best. I didn't get anything. Okay, this is how it's meant to be. Why should I have BP for that? Further. Durena hyavaram karma. Buddhi yoga dhananjaya. Buddhau sharanamannvichya. Kripana phala hetavaha. He is a poor heart, kripanaha, one who works for result alone. One who does that, why? Because he is not using his brain properly. He will never have peace He doesn't know the power and strength of equanimity. Equanimity is what will purify your system, take you towards your truth. But that equanimity is something you cultivate. Using karma as your platform, cultivate equanimity. Don't complain. My son has not called me in 3 days, He went away to a foreign country and he forgot all about me. He's not even reached, his residence. So this anxiety, anxious, being upset, all these things, leave it. Let the world be where they are, whoever it is. Equanimity. I will not allow anybody or any situation to topple my equanimity. My equanimity is the most precious to me. And therefore, Bhagavan says, less are those people. Dure nahi avaram karma. That karma is avaram, less, lower in quality, if it is compromised in that value for equanimity. Therefore, buddham sharanam anvicha. Take refuge in equanimity. In this samatva, note that, in other words, whatever result is coming to you is coming by according to laws of the universe. He is the karma phala data. The laws define what I should get, and laws are given by lawmaker. Lawmaker is impartial. There is a cosmic intelligence which serves cosmic justice, and therefore whichever result I get, I am Mastram, I am in Ananda, I am fine because my Bhagavan has given me this result. Learn that, cultivate that equanimity is what he says. Buddhi yukto jahati hai, ubhe sukruta dushkrite, tasmat yogaya yujyasva, yoga karma sukaushalam. This is wonderful, no? He says, when you have equanimity, your mind moves away from judgment. This judgment of, he says, sukruta dushkruta. This is good result. I thought this is bad result. Why bad things happen to good people? It's a common question. Wherever I go, I get this one question. Somebody will ask this in a satsang. Why bad things happen to good people? So you have now already decided this is good man, one wrong conclusion. And you have already decided this is bad things happening to good man. No, either render wrong, unglode wrong conclusion le, I have to give an answer, explanation, defend. Hey, your conclusion itself I am questioning. How am I going to defend your question and answer you? I don't believe the way you think. This judgment of right, wrong, good, bad, Bhagavan says with karma yoga, equanimity, you end up neutralizing the judgment mind which judges all the time. Judges. These are my people, these are his people, so don't go to it, come to my people. So this divisive mind, the Gita doesn't champion for that. He says we have to fade that out from our life. Karma yoga is an attitude where things are happening to you because of your karma. It has nothing got to do with the world being good or world being bad or person being good or person being bad. It is you who have attracted this result. These people. And therefore, you have to deal with Bhagavan. He is the good or he is the bad. He is justice but he has no karuna. Blame him, fight with him. Leave the world alone. People are power. Each one is struggling with their life. Mahatmas don't fight with the world. They turn away from the world. useless. Their fight is